Three key players, gullible targets, and top men in the Kerala establishment in the dock. Two fraudsters had managed to con people across the state, brandishing claims of high-level connections, including the Chief Minister Oommen Chandy. The opposition had found the fodder they were looking for and were now baying for the Chief Minister's blood.
Now, afterthought, they are trying to implicate my role. But all the evidences are against them. These are all the second thought thing. So, I am not afraid of anything. My only question is there any wrong thing in the investigation? They can point it out. Up to this time, they have no complaint. They are not registering any complaint.
But what made this scandal this big, despite it being smaller in scale compared to other financial frauds? The woman at the center of the scam was said to be in constant touch with Chandy's secretary. The secretary and Sarita spoke frequently, and on one occasion she even took a potential victim whom she had later allegedly defrauded of rupees 40 lakhs to the Chief Minister's office.
This is the house of Malayalil Sridharan Nair, who runs a quarry unit and a rock crusher unit near Konni in Pathanamthitta district of South Kerala. The industry used to run up an electricity bill of over rupees 7 lakh every month. Naturally, he responded to an ad in a monthly offering to set up a solar power plant in Palakkad. Team Solar entered into an MOU with Malayalil Sridharan Nair. Little did he realize at that point in time that what looked like a decent business deal would eventually snowball into a huge political controversy, even rocking the state government.
A copy of the MOU.
The secretary had assured him that the solar scheme had the support of the government.
And my statement in the message.
The meeting reportedly took place in the conference room of the Chief Minister's office.
Okay.
What about
The secretary, a small-time youth Congress worker turned Chandy's confidant, is now in custody. But the opposition claimed it was not the secretary that Sarita was in touch with, but the Chief Minister himself, because the number was being used by him. Sarita had unhindered access to the office. How could the Chief Minister not be in the know? What more, the director of Chandy's Public Relations Department had joined hands with the couple to cheat a man in Thiruvananthapuram. Not only the secretary, even the Chief Minister's bodyguard was speaking to her. There were hundreds of calls, back and forth, and some at odd hours of the night.
Oommen Chandy, who has always been hailed by our peers and even by the United Nations, by the foreign media, all for the transparency initiatives, has just fallen a victim of that transparency itself. So he repeatedly says in the press conferences, even now he is saying that there were lapses in his office and all. He admits that frankly and all. So I think that is a major reason. There was no control of, there was not a control, there was not a system, proper system in place in the Chief Minister's office. That is strange. There are some 30 or 35 people working in that office, and nobody knows what the other people is doing there. So even Oommen Chandy was unaware of the happenings there. That is what he is repeatedly confessing now. So I think in his bid to portray him as a very transparent and open leader who is accessible to all and sundry, so that is the way he portrays himself. He forgot the basic facts like how to set up a good office, how to set up a professional environment, how to put a system in place to aid the governance and all. So this is one aspect of this case.
Both Biju and Sarita have a history of criminal cases. The surprise accomplice in the solar panel scam was actress Shalu Min, who initially managed to throw a red herring at the police by filing a complaint herself that she was also duped by Biju. However, with evidence emerging, she has been arrested and have reportedly told the police that she did indeed receive a share of the scam money, which she said she used in completing this house, the very house which became the focal point of controversy as several politicians, including the state home minister and a union minister of state, attending the housewarming ceremony.
Meanwhile, dancer and actress Shalu Menon was refused bail and sent to police custody in a cheating case. Arrested from a house near Kottayam for her links to the con couple who cheated people by offering them solar panels. Menon had allegedly given Radhakrishnan her card to leave the state. She'd also given him her mobile phone. Menon's mobile phone was recovered from Radhakrishnan, but she still claims that she had no role in the scam. However, a resident of Thiruvananthapuram registered a complaint against Menon, saying she had accompanied Radhakrishnan when he took more than Rs 20 lakh from the complainant.
This is a opposition conspiracy. First they thought that this is a very marginal majority for us. The government will not stand. Now they knew that the government will continue. The government is moving with the people. Development and care is our motto. Then they are afraid of me. So they are creating all these things, but the people will not support this.
A well thought out plot, planned down to the last detail. To siphon off millions from innocent investors, even claiming the backing of the establishment.
This is a opposition conspiracy. First they thought that this is a very marginal majority for us. The government will not stand. Now they knew that the government will continue. The government is moving with the people. Development and care is our motto. Then they are afraid of me. So they are creating all these things, but the people will not support this.
A beautiful con woman. An intelligent and ruthless fraudster murderer and corrupt politicians falling prey. A mega scandal that has left Kerala embarrassed. Many say what is revealed is just the partial summary. And the story of this fraud is far from over.